Well, first of all, the usual, welcome to the 18th Annual Lakeside and Hang Gliding Water Landing Competition. Blah, blah. I'm still talking to forestry here. They're really nervous about us having hang gliders in the air with their 3 fixed wings flying in and out of this airport just on fire patrol, and they got a half a dozen choppers refueling out of here. They've been flying the chopper pilots a lot of hours, so nobody's as sharp as they should be. They've expressed a lot of concern that we're going to be getting in their way. They're actually going to be bringing me down a radio so I can be in contact with their radio man up at the airport. No screwing around out over the benches. When you leave the mountain, you can fly in the mountain as long as you want. But as soon as you leave the mountain, make sure you come straight out. Anybody that hasn't flown here before, right at the crossroads where the Invermere Highway hits 93, there's a set of ball diamonds just south of that. So make sure you don't come north of those ball diamonds. Okay, that's going to keep you about a quarter of a mile away from the end of the runway. So the helicopters will be coming in from the north, setting down in the field up there. I told them we'll be flying straight out away from the mountain to straight over here. So any altitude you want to burn off, come over here. You can play around over this north end of the lake. No wandering out over town. Don't go any farther north of us here than you have to set up your landing approach. Keep everything else right to this end of the lake so they know we're just in this little envelope. Standard procedure, you see another plane, you see another helicopter on the same level as you are, flash him some wing, do some tie bank 360s just so he sees lots of sail. Again, they're just nervous. I've got this one guy that's been on the phone. He's been on the phone to every other power that be in forestry all up and down all the way out of Nelson and everything else. So other than that little bit of confusion, it's a target landing. 1 point will be awarded for every foot you are away from the center of the inner tube after you've stopped moving. That doesn't count walking into the target, of course. So basically wherever you stand up is where we're going to measure you from. There's a couple of tandem flights possibly coming in. So we'll measure the body that's closest to the target. Or do we have to measure the person that registered? We'll work that one out later. In the event of a tie, your form will count. But if anybody wants to lawn dart it, we don't advise it or recommend it. Don't beat up any of my inner tubes too bad. Yeah, don't hit any judges, please. Ken Pepperdine, most of you guys already know him. He's done this for about the last 8 or 10 years. He'll be showing up here quite quickly. He's going to be my head judge out there. Launch window's open from noon, 11 minutes, till 4:30. You know, again, none of that stuff's cast in stone. But I don't want my judges in the water any later than 5 o'clock. That's when our no-tam expires and everything else. So I want everybody in the ground by 5 o'clock. Unless you decide to get high and run up and down the range. Then don't be heading out in the lake to land after that if it's later. Pilots, everybody knows Vic. He's been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years too. Arnie's here. This is Arnie. He's going to be going up on top to help Vic out. Arnie's another, he's been flying. Arnie's a student. Make sure you notify these guys when you take off. It's really important that I keep track of who's in the air, how many pilots are in the air for forestry. They're going to want to know that. The only thing that might maybe shut us down is if they pull in any water bombers, but they don't have any of those planned or arranged for this end of the valley. They're all working out south of us. So let Vic know you're launching so we can record your launch time, because there's a prize for the longest flight, probably the shortest flight. I got a prize for just about everything and anything again this year. Anybody that's flown here before sort of knows how it works out. The valley just gives me so much support. No reflights. So work your landings out in the air. Space yourselves out. Some guy's setting up in his final. Don't be wanging down below him and sneaking in. Spread them out. There's a lot more prize money this year, too, in case I haven't gone through that already. Prize money used to be $600. Panorama's just kicked in another $300. So there's $900 in prize money. The split's 4, 3, and 2 for first, second, and third. Okay, again, fly directly away out from the mountain. No going north of the baseball diamonds. You can see them really clearly. If you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, ask on top. Vic, before everybody takes off, you make sure that they're clear on their flight path and what they're doing. You're allowed to get high over the mountain if you want to. Conditions should be really good and strong today. I talked to flight services. The winds are out of the west and light all the way to 8,000 feet. So watch for overdevelopment. Quite often we'll get a storm will build back up in one of these draws and come roaring out. For the last couple of days, we've had rain showers come through, a little bit of precipitation about 2, 3 o'clock, and it breaks off, and it's a real nice day again after that. We're being videotaped for a possible TV show. That's what's going on here. There'll be a crew up on top and a crew down the bottom, so keep it family orientated. I read and understand all the rules and regulations and agree to abide by them. Hey, this one's even signed. Okay, my truck's going up first. Dick will be in that one, along with Arnie. The TV crew looks like they're going to need a hand taking up. There's 2 guys and probably three arm loads, so if anybody's got a spare set of arms. Arnie, maybe I'll let you help out with that. I guess that's about it. We'll see everybody down here. My truck will be going up, coming right back down again, and then probably going up again. So, $5 a glider for the ride up mine is to cover the gas, I guess. And other than that, have a good one, guys. I'll see you down here.
Got it, thank you.
A real athlete. Talk about tan lines, eh?
Look at that right
Do you have a
there.
pencil and paper we can borrow?
Yeah.
Is that the golf course or something?
Getting that
Yeah, there's a golf course.
Alzheimer's disease about the names.
Okay.
Didn't do any better.
What happened to that guy that was just about to land before?
Jeez, look at all the boats all lined up watching.
We probably won't get down to watch him.
Well, maybe we will.